Well, this is part 2 of my Wilson video. There's some neat stuff here too. There's a real nice TD9 on here. There's some nice implements. Lots of manure spreaders. Some of them have been redone. There's some good stuff in part 2, so let's see what's there. Here's a little TD9. It's got lights on and stuff. This is an earlier TD9 with the Bosch pump, although I think on the crawlers they used them later than they did on the wheel tractors. It's got the old style injection system, so it's definitely 1940s. Like the old style injectors. The injectors changed about 49.50 on the 9s. But of course these Bucyrus Erie dozers, they got cut the fenders. At least they did a nice job of it, but I don't care for these dozers much. TDCB 12056. Not sure. Oh, it's a Warriors tractor. It's got the steel gear shift knob. And of course, these are Bucyrus Erie dozer, which is what the International used. It's nice to see all the lights are on. It's got a drawbar. It's a nice old crawler. Oh, it just says International, so I'm sure they were built by Bucyrus Erie. That's a nice old crawler for somebody. Undercarriage looks good on this thing. Look at that. This is a nice old TD9 for somebody. And these are a good little crawler. So there you go. Here's a little 1030 Massey Ferguson tractor. It's got turf tires all the way around, although this one's pretty smiley. Shows 10:53.7 hours, not sure that's right. It's got a 3-point hitch on it. No remotes, no roll bar. It's a nice little tractor for somebody. Here's a Case IH 7140 Magnum. This has got lots of front weight, so it's probably got a 3-point hitch on the back. Front wheel assist. These are Cummins powered. I don't know if they're the 6BTs or not. I don't know what they got for power. But the interior, you know, I haven't been inside an interior. The interior looks nice in this, actually. These cabs resemble the IH cab more than they do the Case ones. And it's all electronic, but I think these Magnums are pretty good tractors, and like the cabs are better and stuff. Nice old tractor. It's got 42-inch tires with dual hubs. I don't see duals with it though. It's got the big 1000 and with an adapter for those smaller 1000 RPM takeoff. Triple remotes. Rubber's really nice on it, so they kept that up. Nice old tractor for somebody. Well, it's not, to me it's fairly new, but I'm gonna do it anyways, so there you go. Here's a little Case IH 75 tractor. Just looks awfully tiny to be a 75 horse tractor, but it is what it is. It's a fairly new tractor. It's got 3-point hitch and top link and everything's with it. I don't see any remotes though. It must just have front remotes. Oh, there's a set of remotes right there for trailing implements. Tires are probably original on it. That's a neat little tractor. I don't know who builds this engine. It's all emissions crap and stuff. Shows 1,032 hours, I think. So there's a newer tractor for somebody. Here's a white tractor, 6105. It's got an Allied loader. Looks like good rubber all the way around. Yeah, it's sold by Pentagon. This is what it is. It's a nice tractor. It's got a 3-point with a top link in the drawbar. Heavy drawbar. These have dual PTOs. I'm surprised they're both coarse splines for 540. That seems odd. Unless they put that in to run something at 6,000 RPM with a 540 shaft. But I always like the dual PTO ideas better than John Deere's idea. Titan tires on it. Looks good. Nice tractor for somebody. Here's another Deutz. This is front wheel assist. This is a smaller Deutz than that one. It's got an easy unloader with a grapple on it. The bucket. Front wheel assist would be really nice. It's got power adjusted rears. They're 16.938s, but they're tired. The tires are tired. They look like they drove on the road a lot by the way they were. That's got dual PTOs. Looks like the 540 splines have seen, but I know it's just the way they built that so it's easy to hook up. That's actually a really good idea. Triple remotes. It's a nice tractor. There's nothing wrong with these, I don't think. This one's brand new. I don't know why they'd only replace one tire, but they did. So there you go. There's a Deutz. Here's a John Deere 7700 tractor. Yeah, it's a newer pump. It's Stanodyne, but I think they're pretty much the same thing as the Rusamaster actually, or an updated version. That's what they use on these newer John Deeres, I guess. It's got a John Deere 740 loader on. Front end's a bit rough. Loader tractor. It would be a cowboy tractor probably. It's got a grapple and a bucket on it. Front wheel assist. Back tires are decent. This one, the axle hasn't been cut off. This one's got a 3-point hitch, triple remotes and drawbar. So it's a nice newer tractor for somebody anyway. Here's a Massey 6130, I think. Yeah, 6180 Massey Ferguson with a loader and a grapple. This is probably late 80s, early 90s, I think. It's got a Massey loader on it. It's got 18.438 tires on. It's got a 3-point and a drawbar. 2 remotes. This tire is worn down pretty good. It looks to me like it went on the road a lot. Front ones are good. But it's a newer Massey for somebody anyways. Here's a case for it was at 44.94 or something like that. See what it is, but I got it, even though it says Case International, it is a Case tractor. Nothing international about this. It's got a Degelman dozer on it. It's got 18.434s on the front anyways, and they're decent, and then the back they're down a bit, but they're not bad. It's got a PTO on it, 1000 RPM PTO, plus it's got 4 remotes on it. The back rubber, like this tire is good, but the rubber overall is pretty decent. Well, except for one. That one's pretty smiley and pretty bald, but that's what it is. Yeah, it's a 44.94. But it is what it is. It's a good tractor for somebody, I'm sure of that. Here's a Cat 950 loader. That needs some attention. Pins and everything are a bit loose. You can see things have been greased, but they do wear out over a bit after time and stuff like especially on a yard machine. It's hard to keep up with service schedules when you only use it a little at a time. It's got good tires, 20.5, 25s. They all look brand new. See if we can open the door on this thing. Yep. This one's got third valve out for a log grapple. That is a good thing. Yeah, this is a similar loader to ours. The newer one, I think, though. Yeah, the new tires are a big deal. Somebody cut the hard nose off a bit on the back. They cut that off and cut holes in it and put the LEDs in. I can't like that, but that's what it is. I don't know if this is a D330 or 3304. They could, later ones had the 330s in them for power, or 3304s. I mean, the early ones are 330s. Yeah, that third valve is a big deal on this. This has got the disc brakes, so it's a newer machine. 73J4845, so there you go. It's a nice outfit for somebody, and these really are a good machine. About as good a loader as you could ever ask for, so there you go. Well, we're at Loader Row. Here's a Case W14 loader, Case 621D loader. This is a fairly new machine. 821C loader. Yeah, an old 621 loader, an older one. There you go. You never know what you find at these auctions. This is an aircraft tug. This is for moving aircraft around at airports. So it's a neat outfit anyways. They got drawbars on the front and back depending on which way they go with the plane. So there you go. Here's the Cat D311 genset. This is the same engine as the D2s have. We got one just like this in the shop. I use it to run machine tools. We use it to run the lathe and milling machine. This one's got Kramer tractor on it. I think it's a Louis Ellis generator though. I think it's the same, I think it's pretty much the same genset as the one we got in the shop. If I put this on, if I run the lathe and milling machine together, yeah, it's Louis Ellis, so I'm sure it's the same generator. It'd be nice to see if it's 3-phase or 1-phase or whatever, but that's what it is. But these are a good outfit. Well, the engines run so smooth and economical and put out good power. This one's got electric start, mine doesn't. I put an electric motor on mine to start it, but this one's missing the fuel tank. Like mine has, ours has a fuel tank in the skids, and this one doesn't, so the fuel tank's gone. So that's something to keep in mind too. So there you go. There's a genset, a D311 Cat genset for somebody. Oh, here's Combine Row. Here's a John Deere 7720. This one looks really nice. New Holland TX66. Massey 850. Another TX66 New Holland. Here's a 1500 New Holland. I don't think these are I don't think this one's a twin rotor though. Here's a Massey Ferguson 860. And here's a Case IH 8010. So others, here's a John Deere 800. This one's got, I believe this is Chrysler powered. It's It's a slant 6. Here's a versatile 4400 swather. Another versatile 4400 swather. Here's an IH truck, an International S2600. This one's got 2 steering axles. This has got lots of rust, and this is in French. Pierre Paul and it's all in French. This truck came from Quebec, I'm pretty sure. About how it ended up here, I don't know. The dump box is a little rough in it and stuff, but an IH with one of the in this era with 2 steering axles. Oh, the rear interior's a bit rough in it. That's an interesting old truck for somebody. Here's some grade trucks. Here's a GMC, 1970s GMC. It's got a wooden box that looks rotten. This one looks better on this old Chev. This is late 60s, early 70s. Here's a 1970s Chev with a wooden box, and that looks good. It's got the front part of a roll tarp anyways. Here's an International truck with a fertilizer tender on it. Here's a pellet of engines. This looks like a Briggs here. There's an Iron Horse. There's about 4 of those on here, and this looks like another Briggs and another Briggs. And the parts for Clinton and stuff like that. Here's a forge and a couple of blowers. It's got it's Canadian Buffalo Forge Company. Here's a little twin-cylinder Maytag washing machine engine. Here's a great big hydraulic cylinder and some other cylinders. That's a nice pellet of stuff. Here's an IH pump engine. This is the 1.5 to 2.5 LB variety. It's got the air cleaner, which not all of them, which a lot of the smaller ones didn't, but this one does. Here's a stove. Looks to me like that's, I don't know if that's original or that's just the barrel that they put in, but it's they elongated, but it is the way it is. Here's a single bomb horse plow. Somebody made the handles out of laminated plywood. Here's a John Deere Model E pump engine. Yeah, this thing will run. It's got an igniter on it. Another John Deere pump engine. This one's got a broken one, and it's also got an igniter rather than a spark plug. I don't know if the John Deere's just stuck with that, or they went to an actual magneto and with a spark plug. I don't know if they kept the igniter or not. Both these engines turn over, and there's a broken rocker, and the spring and stuff is in there, so there's the stuff you need to get running probably. Here's a couple of old brakes, I think, for bending metal. Here's a little garden seeder. There's a little garden tractor, but it's missing the engine. I don't know what kind of tractor this is. I don't know if this is a David Bradley or it's not a Simplicity. I don't think it could be a Bradley. It could a David Bradley. It could be something else. But here's another one, and a later one. Here's an old Pepsi vending machine, a vintage one. Here's an engine. This looks like a Continental or something like that, a power unit. Looks good. Yeah, it's a Continental. Pretty sure that's the way it is. Here's a little buzzsaw, pedestal style. Here's a simplex jack. Here's a sleigh, a single sleigh. If you want to dash in the snow in a 1-horse open sleigh, this can be for you. Here's a buggy. Here's a 2-seater buggy. Another little buggy for a horse. Another horse sleigh. Another horse buggy. Another horse sleigh, a bigger one. Here's an old grader. Somebody did keep the front wheels with it and sent them with it, but they put, this looks like off a John Deere tractor or something, they put this kind of rim on them. It's got longer grader blade than moldboard. That'd be annoying, I would think. But the hand wheel lift and stuff. So there you go. Here's a John Deere backhoe attachment. Don't know how it mounts. It must be hooked to the bottom arms of a 3-point or something like that. Here's a big wheel wrench plow. It's only a 6 bottom. Needs the shins. Holy shit, those shins are wore out. So it needs some work that way, but this is what it is. Needs shears too. There's shears broken. This is probably 6/18s. I think it's wider than 6/16s. It's a nice plow. It just needs work. But you can get that stuff and fix it, I'm sure. Tire's tired, I can tell you that. But there you go. Here's a little wheat scraper. Eversman 2SD, so probably 2 yards is all this thing holds, but you can pull that with a tractor like a WD-9 or something. I tell you, tractors pull a lot better than wheel tractors for this kind of work, but it's even small. For a D2 would play with this. So there you go. Here's another little scraper. I'm not sure what this is. It's a little bit bigger than that other one though. You'd probably pull it with a D2 as well. It's not that big. I don't think it's as big as a 40. Well, you might need a D4 to pull it, or a D3C would pull it. It's an Ashland scraper. It'd take a little bit more catter tractor to pull this, definitely. Here's a big subsoiler. I think this is a Kello built. Something we can use. Here's a New Holland shit spreader. Needs a 4, but it's a big spreader for sure. Here's a grain dryer. I don't know much about these things or what brand it is either. Here's a little New Holland bale wagon, the Stack Liner 1002. Here's a New Holland sickle mower. This one looks like a 9-foot one. And it looks fitmanless too. It's a good outfit. They'll bring some good money. Here's an International 37 baler. My grandpa bought one of these things new. This one looks like it's in real good shape for it looks like it's been kept inside all the time. Here's an International 130 shit spreader. They weld the floor and stuff in the plywood. It looks good actually, and they put sideboards on. It's a good outfit for somebody. Here's a chisel. Not sure what brand of chisel this is. It could be a Deere. Not sure if it's a Deere or not. And this is a CCIL. But no, it's not. That's a dealer sticker. That's John Deere, I'm sure of it. See, there's a John JD, and it looks like a JD number, so I think that's a John Deere. Comes with wings and stuff. Here's a real heavy field disc, like it's only about a 10-footer, but it's a real heavy sucker. It's about 12 feet, but it's an easy on. Easy on brings good money as a rule. Here's a 610 Bobcat skid steer. It's got, I think, just 16-inch tires on stuff, and this has got a Wisconsin engine on it. Missing the magneto and stuff. Here's a John Deere disc, a KBA. This you would want to pull with a 2-cylinder probably if you wanted to keep things pure, but you can pull it with a red. There's no shame in putting Deere in the rear as long as you got a red tractor up front. Here's a New Holland 352 mixer mill. It's got the screens for the hammer mill with it and stuff. Here's a John Deere 750 mixer mill. Here's a narrower swather, but it's an International 4000 swather. It's got the American Motor 6-cylinder engine in it. Here's a Peerless roller mill. Here's a Massey Ferguson mixer mill. Here's a real nice New Holland shit spreader. They repaid it and they reformed it. This thing's ready to go. Real nice outfit. One can see this is, look at there, it looks like a brand new drive line and everything. It looks like somebody's really taking care of this one. They put a lot of work in it anyways. Here's an International end wheel drill. A 10, this would be a number 10. It's got the fertilizer attachment on stuff. Mice got in here. But it's got double discs on everything. There you go. Here's a nice wagon with a half a bundle rack on it. Looks like it could be New Holland or something like that. It's a nice outfit. Here's another steering wagon, and here's this one's all redone too. It's nice. It's got a rack on it and everything, so there you go. Here's something interesting. You see, Morris usually makes bigger cultivators, but this one's just a 12-footer. And it's a newer one. It's not, like, I'm sure this would be like a CP 712 or something like that, because this is definitely like the same as a CP 725 like we got, only smaller. Thing with the Morris that beats IH is they clear so much better. You don't get tangled, you don't get plugged very often with these. They're very well designed cultivator that way. Here's an IH cultivator with mounted harrows, a Vibra-Shank. This is a 4500. Needs some shovels though, but it's still a nice Vibra-Shank nonetheless. Here's a Case IH shit spreader. Got it's in good shape actually. Here's a pair of shit spreaders. This one is a John Deere 660. Needs a 4 though. This one, the 4 is bad. Here's an IH 570. They do use plywood on the side, but they are but it looks like this one's been repainted. It looks like it's in better shape. Oh, it needs attention with the 4 too, but looks good. Like these just have a plywood 4 in them, but it's a turd flinger for somebody. Here's a disc. I'm not sure what it is, but it's got serrated blades on the front and the back are wore down, but at least the one side is. The other one looks straight. Looks like it's straight. They're straight, but it's a nice disc for somebody. It'll work good for somebody, I think. Here's a honey wagon. It's not the kind of honey you want to eat though. Here's an IH rod weeder. It's supposed to be an IH, and I think it could be. This one's an old one with steel wheels. Oh, rod. Oh no, it's not bent. It's built like that. It's got a universal and it's built like that. This is definitely IH. Never used one of these. You got a couple kicking around, but I never used one. But this antique one is kind of neat. Here's a Massey Ferguson. This is a tiller with seed on it. Here's a set of Packers Royal, it says on them. And there's 3 sets here. Here's a tiller. Given the green color and yellow wheels, I assume it's a John Deere, but you can't be too sure about that. Don't know what this, I don't know for sure if it is a Deere or not, but it's a tiller anyways. Here's a sickle mower. This one, it's orange and green, and it's Case. It says Case on the guards. It's got Eagle casting, so it's a Case sickle mower. I don't see a top link part for it. It's just got 2, so it could be Eagle hitch or 3-point. It's something like that. Here's a 2-bottom 3-point hitch plow. It says Dearborn on it, so my guess is it's a 212. So my guess is it's built for Ford. Here's a couple of Viking fanning mills. This one's a good one. This is a Viking number 3, so it's 5 roller. Here's a Viking number 2, which is 4 roller. This is supposed to be parts, but it looks like a pretty good machine to be parts. I don't think it'd take much to get this one going at all. This one's a nice one too. I think this one will go right to work. So there you go. Here's an International 45 Vibra-Shank cultivator. It's like ours, only ours is a little bigger. This one's a Bourgogne cultivator. Bourgogne, whatever, however, I think it's Bourgogne because it's French. There's 2 of them right here. Both the same size, a big buggers. It takes a substantial tractor to pull something like that. There's a chisel of some kind. Not sure, it almost looks like it could be cock shut, but I could be wrong. Something like that anyways, or white or something. Here's a Morris. This is not a CP725, it's something else. It's a bigger than 25 anyways. It is a Morris, I think it's a 731. This is a 31 shank. Doesn't say on it, but I think it's a 31 shank Morris cultivator. Anyways, but it's probably CP531 or something like that. Well, God bless you all. Catch you at the next video. Please like and subscribe.